better, easier. Okay. Should remember screen. Should we do the Dosu one first?
Sure.
Okay, let's do the Dosu one first, so you can hear and see
So
my
first
screen and
let's-
everything.
Let's go down to start Kimimaro
No,
one
no.
next.
Oh, we should do that, but not tonight. Okay, so this is uploaded April 1st,
Not tonight,
2022
yeah.
by
Sorry,
New
way later than I
Horizons.
intended.
Shout out New Horizons. We should get him on the podcast sometime. That's Trippy's problem, though. That's, I say problem. It's Trippy's responsibility. He's the one that knows New Horizons or whatever. He's the one that said he'd do it. I don't know why New Horizons. Come on the podcast. Sorry, I don't know why Trippy hasn't got you on here. I just blame. Okay, anyways. Okay, so Dosu. How strong is Dosu really? Let's find out, Kamui.
Start with Dosu's introduction, since it immediately puts him well above the surrounding ninja. In his first scene, we see him attack Kabuto, completely bodying him. Kabuto falls to the floor, throwing up from the sheer power of Dosu's attack. Why is
Crazy. So let's remember. Kabuto, at this point in the story, is equal to Kakashi, who is omnipotent. We have to remember that. So this scales Dosu
Dosu's
above
beyond
omnipotence, which is relative to Daemon, because Daemon is also above omnipotence. So let's keep that in mind.
Dosu one-shots Daemon. I
No,
don't have any
no,
problems
no,
with
Dosu
it.
doesn't one-shot Daemon because Daemon is number 1, who is stronger, who is 3 places above number 2 and number 3. So Dosu is at most 4 spots below Daemon, but he is still relative compared to everyone else. Okay, so Dosu number 2 in the universe. I'm fine with that. Anyways.
power of Dosu's attack? Why is the fact that it's Kabuto that it's important? Because Kabuto during part 1 was cited to be on the same level as Kakashi.
Oh, yeah, look at
who
that.
himself is well
same.
above the
Yeah.
average Jonin,
Yeah.
even before we get...
Oh, yeah, keep this in mind. Kakashi also stated strongest Jonin in the village, as well as being a Jonin, a Konoha Jonin, and the Konoha Jonin are described as being the strongest Jonin. So Kakashi is the strongest of the strongest. Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally just the strongest Jonin in general. It's
Yeah.
not a Kage.
to part 2. If that's not impressive enough, we then hear from Orochimaru himself that Tsunade is on the same level as Kakashi. What does that mean? Well, those three are equal, and Dosu is...
I don't remember that, but wow, that's interesting. And
No,
does he say it in
hold
his
on.
head?
I think the scene. Wait, hold on. What does he? Rewind what he says.
So this
again.
is the search for Tsunade arc, and you can see it. He has a scan right here.
Yes.
So Orochimaru is saying, even if you're strong, he's saying this to Tsunade. Orochimaru is talking to Tsunade. Orochimaru says,
No,
even if you're strong.
No, this is a. No. See,
not stronger
this
than
is where
Kabuto.
this is wrong. This is a flashback to when he said this to Kabuto.
Oh, maybe.
He has the Sound Ninja
You're
headband
right.
on,
You're
and
right.
then in the next
Okay,
panel,
that's-
he's not wearing a headband.
That's good framing from New Horizon, though. That's pretty genius.
on the
Anyways.
same level as Kakashi. What does that mean? Well, those three are equal, and Dosu is ahead of Kabuto by a country mile. It means that Dosu is
Run,
safely
Tsunade.
stronger than Kakashi and Tsunade,
It's safe.
and scales above them. Okay, I know.
I mean, does Kakashi even have ear resistance? Like, if Itachi is being put under Sound Genjutsu, if Pain is being put under Sound Genjutsu, there's no reason to say that Dosu doesn't just one-shot blitz Kakashi, Sound Genjutsu, GG.
Dude, all he's gotta do is flick his device and just go, just one shots.
Exactly, and Kakashi omnipotent relative to Daemon. Well, to Ada, I should say. And then Dosu above, so relative to Daemon.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
I know what you're
Damon's-
thinking.
yeah,
We need is
so,
some
like,
more...
Dosu is beating Ada.
Exactly, yeah. Well, they're relative.
He's obviously immune to omnipotence. Like that goes without saying.
Oh, for sure.
Dosu
Dosu's
will
scaling.
just like hear the vibrations and solve the puzzle.
of his own.
Dude,
What if I
as a
told you...
side note, hold on, we gotta pause, dude. That is a crazy intelligence feed. He just listened to somebody write. He knew what they were writing. It's crazy. Dude, it's like this dude's a genius.
That is a good intelligence feat, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's not even like a sound
Dude,
ninja
Dosu
thing.
is
That's
actually
not...
really smart.
Yeah, that's not even like a ninjutsu. Like, he wasn't amping his body or anything like Taiju. He just did it. Like, that's just something Dosu can
He
do.
just
Like, the
knew-
other sound
he
ninja
just
didn't
is
do it.
so- Yeah, like Dosu just understands sound so well that he just could feel vibrations and knew what he was writing. Like he's literally judging from the vibrations and the speed of the strokes. Yes, I see.
Like, I've seen
This
people
dude's a genius.
count how many keystrokes someone does on a keyboard, when listening to it, and that's like a 500 IQ move, completely big brain. Dosu's doing that, but with pencil and deducing what they're writing rather than how many times they're stroking their pen or whatever. That's way more impressive.
Yeah, like he's not just determining how many letters are in the word. He's determining what the word itself is.
Like Kamui, right now, can you tell what I'm typing? Because Dosu could.
Dosu is omnipotent. Is what I guess.
Exactly. Like, I don't think even Ada could tell based on her omnipotence, but okay, moving on.
Comparable to that of Sage Naruto. During the written exam,
Let's listen
of
to
his
what he
own,
said.
and Tsunade, Dosu is ahead of Kabuto by a country mile. It means that Dosu is safely stronger than Kakashi, and Tsunade, and scales above them. Okay, I know what you're thinking, we needed some more Dosu scaling of his own. Well, what if I told you Dosu had senses comparable to that of Sage Naruto?
Yeah.
During the written exam,
there you go.
We see
Perfect.
Dosu able to discern what other students are writing down simply from the sound of their pencil strokes.
He said, this isn't an ear thing, this is judging. He is using his own judgment. That is absolutely an intelligence feat.
Judging from this rhythm, the stroke order, and the number of strokes. Like, this is insanity, dude. Dosu is so smart. I'm so upset. Like, real talk, I'm just so upset that he died the way he did because Dosu is just so cool. He's so smart.
Okay, as much nonsense as we give Daigo, he did write a really good Dosu part in a video recently. I don't know which video it was, but it was a recent video, I'm pretty sure. I'll link it to you after. It was actually really good. It's like a rewrite type thing.
What do you mean by a Dosu?
Like, in his video, he rewrites a story to where Dosu doesn't die there, and he goes on to actually do really cool things. Like in the Sasuke retrieval arc, he replaces Kiba and has a fight versus a sound ninja, and then they have a whole backstory, etc., etc.
Oh, I want to watch it because I actually want to do a Dosu like what if video eventually.
Yeah.
But I was gonna do something in the tuning exam specifically, but I've always wanted to do a what if where it goes beyond that too.
Yeah, so shout out
I would love
to
that video.
Frickin' Daigo.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, dude, any Dosu like hype, I'm all for it, dude. Like, I love Dosu. I feel like so few people care about this guy. I know Swagcocky actually likes Dosu a lot too. I remember he did this villains ranking video and he put Dosu at like the top of the 8 tier or some shit. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. It's like Dosu's cool, dude.
Just confirming. Okay, taking out. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Process that for a second. These aren't simple A, B, C, D choices either, and some questions were entire paragraphs, and he was able to tell these answers were correct too. That is
like, this isn't like a coincidence or a one-time, like, this isn't one word. He is able to tell entire paragraphs. Like, keep in mind, a kanji is a single word.
No, keep in mind this too. Everyone's writing. Dosu is able to hear which one is the correct answer. He just knows that's the correct person whose writing he's listening to.
Okay, I really want this to set in what he's doing because he says keystrokes. So Japanese uses keystrokes for their kanji. So they use something called radicals, which are very similar across all of the different kanji. So like for example, let's just click on this radical. You can see all these different kanji use this radical. You can just tell it's in all of these different kanji. Anyways, so this radical even more makes... Oh, no, okay. This radical, you can tell, the standing on something radical, it's used in all of these different kanji. Anyways, Dosu is able to determine the kanji, because all these different kanji have 3 keystrokes, all these different radicals. He's able to determine not just the number of keystrokes, but specifically which radical it is based on the keystrokes, and then deducing the kanji from the radical as well. Like, he's not saying, oh, it's 3 keystrokes, because all of these are 3 keystrokes. And these aren't even kanji, these are just the radicals.
You know what else I want to add into this too? Out of every single person's cheating method in the tuning exams, Dosu's is the only one that Ibiki wouldn't have been able to catch for cheating. Like he literally sees Gaara looking at his eyeball. It's just he's using ninjutsu. Like he's just like, yeah, this dude's cool and shit. Like Dosu, all he did was listen. Ibiki wouldn't be able to catch her for cheating.
Dude, this should
really the hardest one. Like everyone else, like Neji activates Byakugan. It's like, okay, well, he's obviously looking at someone's paper. Sasuke, Sharingan, does the mind transfer jutsu hands. Ten's freaking adjusting the mirrors and shit. Kankuro goes to the bathroom to talk to his bro or something. I don't even know how Kankuro, actually, mind you, I don't even know how Kankuro's plan worked. But,
Kankuro was literally found out. The Jonins called Kankuro out. Like, they knew.
Yeah.
So, your what if video
they knew he was on.
Should just be like reality, like what we should have got. Literally everyone in the entire exam should have failed except for Naruto and Dosu. They should have been the only two that passed the written exam.
He actually failed the people he got. Dude, that's funny, yeah. Everyone who was obviously cheating, but using ninjutsu, what if he still fails them?
Literally
Dosu. That'd be funny.
So the Forest of Death is a 1v1 between Naruto and Dosu.
Dosu wins. Well, actually, though, you know what, though? Naruto is blatantly talking about cheating to Hinata, so should he fail for that?
Had the exam started at that point?
They're not even being that quiet. Like, we could hear Naruto.
Well, Naruto never cheated, though. Talking about cheating isn't cheating.
Thought about it.
Then again, was it a rule to not talk during the exam?
Okay,
probably.
True. But what about Hinata though? Hinata was
Hinata absolutely cheated.
I think she just knew the answer.
Well, no. To be fair, Hinata asked if Naruto could cheat off her. Like she offered to cheat, but she didn't cheat.
No, but what I'm saying is, how did Hinata get the answers? If Hinata just knew the answer somehow, did she cheat to get the answer too?
Oh, I'm
it's
sure
never
she did.
shown.
I'm sure she did.
I mean, most likely, but it's not shown. Hinata might just know the answers.
Yeah, that scales Hinata to Minato then, or Boruto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it's just Dosu versus Naruto. The first attack.
That's the stupidest and best one of all time.
Orochimaru's like shows up. He's like ready to like invade. He's like, wait, where is Sasuke? Wait, Naruto and Dosu pass.
To be fair, would Orochimaru even be able to show up because he wouldn't have his grass ninja fake identity.
His person would have failed. He would have to take over Dosu.
Which, keeping that in mind, did Orochimaru take over that grass ninja before the written exams? Like, was Orochimaru taking the written exams? In that case, would Orochimaru have failed it as well? Well, I guess Orochimaru would have probably known the answer.
Actually, wait, hold on. Because, Kotetsu, says when the bodies appear to have died.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't know if they said it's before the second exam or if it's just before the exam in general.
I think this is...
Orochimaru may have been taking the written exam.
Yeah, I think this was when Orochimaru was fighting Anko.
Yes, that's what it is. That's funny though. Yeah, did Orochimaru take the written exam? Dude, that's a good YouTube short. I gotta write this down.
Okay.
I've always been wondering, what could I do for a YouTube short? That's something I could easily do because it would just be like a one-page proof.
I can't believe you've never tried live streaming, by the way. So yeah.
Yeah, you were getting paid anyway.
Exactly.
All right, anyway, Dosu.
All right, back to the video. All right. I'm gonna cut all that out anyway. Even if the parts we're including, we're cutting stuff out. Crazy. Okay, anyways, back to the video.
Insane levels of sensory, and this means that Dosu could likely even tell what kind of jutsu a ninja is doing just from the sound of their hands moving for the scene.
That's really interesting, and I hadn't thought of that. Like, he absolutely, definitely can. Like, some...
Yeah, that would be easier, because he can also just look at the hand signs.
Like, a lot of ninja already do that. Sakura in the freaking first bell test was doing that. What? He's doing the hand signs for a fire style... or whatever she said. Like, that's a legendary technique. I think that was for the 1,000 Years of Death. Like, Kakashi Sensei's doing hand sign?
He was using the 1,000 Years of Death, but it was the tiger seal that's used for a lot of fire style jutsu.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, Kakashi was like, wait, Sasuke can do a fire-style jutsu? That's nothing some ordinary genin could do. What? He's
I know,
freaking
meanwhile,
out.
Kakashi's over here doing freaking Chidori and all this random shit. I'm like,
Kakashi's
bro, it's the Genin, you were
omnipotent. He
doing
doesn't count.
more than that. Yeah, or Itachi was like 6 doing the fireball jutsu.
To be fair, like the fireball is literally the Uchiha's special jutsu. Like that is the jutsu. I would
Why
argue
was he so
they're
surprised?
probably more in the Naruto universe, more well known for the fireball jutsu than they are for the Sharingan. Like in universe, I think so.
You honestly could argue it. Like the Uchiha are known for fire style. That's why I don't know why Kakashi's so damn surprised. He's literally worked with an Uchiha. Like he knows what they do.
Yeah, specifically the fireball jutsu. Like they have a bunch of various ones, like the Phoenix Flower. They have all these different variants, but the fireball jutsu is like the signature jutsu of all the fire style jutsus that they have.
Yeah, but I mean they're known for fire style in general too. No, not just the fireball.
Okay,
jutsu.
that's fair. That's fair.
But then it's like their signature one.
Yeah.
Like they are known for fire style, but I would say the fireball jutsu is their signature fire style jutsu. But like the Phoenix Flower is another really popular Uchiha fire style jutsu, for example. But yeah, the fireball is like their big one. That's the one that Fugaku was just like giving Itachi and Sasuke a lot of like praise for. Like it's like tradition almost.
Okay.
Anyway, Dosu.
Okay, Dosu, but Sasuke big nose. Okay, but Sasuke big nose.
Oh, dude, I don't know why. I always, when I say who knows, I put that on there because it's just the word knows.
I love how you just immediately naturally flow into the conversation instead of being like, wait, what? Why are you bringing this up? Like there's a reason for it. I'm not just random, oh yeah, but Sasuke big nose. No, okay, so this guy's character design is really cool. But if you look at him from like this part of the body to the right, like this is absolutely Sasuke's big nose design in the series. like everything from like here is cool, right? I don't know if you can actually. Okay, there we go. But like this right here, this is absolutely big nose Sasuke's design in the series. Like there's no denying it. 100%.
Yeah, Big Nose Sasuke is actually just another character in the series. Like he literally is taking the shooting exams.
Oh my god. Yes.
He's got a big nose.
Was just straight up better than her though. She made herself weaker in that moment.
Anyway, Dosu.
Alright, back to Dosu.
You know
Alright,
what
back
else?
to the video.
Random Dosu, what if like Dosu took his mask off? Like what does Dosu look like under the mask?
Probably the same as
What if
Zabuza.
what if that he's the one with the blimp lips like Kakashi?
Dude, I'm sorry.
Me?
Yeah, Minato's teammate.
Oh.
But also,
Yeah, he
if
does
you
not
look at like kid
black in the
Zabuza
original.
versus like adult Zabuza, I can see it now based on that.
Let me look at Kid Zabuza again.
Oh my god.
Honestly, if I remember right, he kind of looks like Gaara.
Well, to be fair, he's in like the
Kid
Gaara
Zabuza.
cry pose all alone with the dead bodies around him. And that might be the only time we see Kid Zabuza. I typed lid Zabuza, and I got a...
Okay, well, if I search this on Google, I don't get what I'm looking for, so I'd have to find it.
I got a lid Zabuza.
Okay, I think.
I did not mean to, but I did. Lid Zabuza. Oh, we got Zabuza's
I'm gonna have to
playing
find the
card.
chapter.
Let's see what Zabuza's
Is it a ninja
playing
info
card
card?
has to say. No, but it is the
If it was a
playing
ninja
card.
info card, then Kabuto would.
Oh
win
my
the war.
god!
I do know
Dude,
that.
Zabuza's the demon of the Cloud Village. I had no idea. This whole time I thought he was from the Mist. He must have like stole this headband. I had no idea.
He is from the Mist. He's just also known as the Demon of the Cloud because he's that demonic. It's just that scary.
While
The
this
cloud's just
ninja
afraid
is
of
the
him.
head ninja, discard all ninjas after receiving damage from this ninja's team.
Dude, I also this dude is fodder. Like the head cloud ninja, one shot by Hiyashi.
Dude, I love how this card lists him as the demon of the Cloud Village and literally has this affiliation to the mist right here, as well as his quote, I am Zabuza Momochichi, the demon of the hidden mist, right above. So he's two instances of it being the mist, and then right below it, the cloud. I love it. So good.
Yeah, they really thought that they're... Okay, Oodie, look at these screenshot of Zabuza here. He does kind of look like Kid Gara. It's kind of look like Kid Gara.
Okay,
That's the
I
first
see
thing
it.
Whoa, what is that?
I see it. What is what? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's the... Yeah, don't give it away.
Okay, so back to Dosu.
He's got the Gara hair, like, at that time. Like, yeah, back to Dosu.
To Dosu, okay.
The god himself.
We are 1 minute and 12 seconds into this video, Kamui. We've got to finish this.
While the range may not be as far as Sage
so much
Naruto
for
sensing
doing
an entire
2
village, in a
videos.
real battle no one would be able to touch Dosu. He would hear your muscles moving before you even fully comprehended your actions. Alright, so Dosu can beat Tsunade.
That's true. I mean,
You hears you move and comprehend your actions before you do.
let's keep in mind, the body is water, and water transmits sound.
Yeah,
That's,
true.
I mean, he literally shows him beating up Choji here. So that's literally the point
Yeah,
of him beating Choji.
dude, Dosu is a perfect counter because he can just hear Itachi move and know where he is, just like Zabuza does actually in the mists.
Toby
in his
Rama's
mess,
darkness
he just
jutsu will
hears-
literally do nothing.
Yeah, literally, like Dosu will be fine, just like Zabuza. Like he'll just hear you.
Just that is what's
Dude,
so
he
good.
literally can just hear you make a hand sign. Dude, like I said, he can hear the pencil and know what you're writing. This dude can hear your hand sign and know what you're doing. He can hear you blink and know you've activated your Mangekyo Sharingan. Like, you can hear your muscles moving.
Oh my god.
I mean, to be honest, though, it's like based off his tuning exam's feat. It's like he can do that.
That's true, yeah. Oh my god.
Moving before you even fully comprehended your actions. Alright, so Dosu can beat Tsunade, Kabuto, and Kakashi. And
Facts, yeah, he has proven this so far. Okay. Equals or less than 4.5 feet. This is Choji. This is Dosu, and this is him doing a range thing. Let's see what he says.
has insane battle senses and reflexes, but does he have the speed? Well, all we have to do is look at the feat of dodging Ninja Juggernaut, Choji's human boulder jutsu. In this example, I used Dosu's foot as a measuring stick. We see that in the space that it took Choji to travel 4.5 feet, Dosu traveled 12 feet. Putting
Greater than 12 feet. Greater than. Okay, not just 12 feet, but greater than 12 feet. So this dude is pixel scaling right now.
him roughly 3 times the speed of the whole human
Yeah.
boulder jutsu. So how fast is the human boulder jutsu?
Okay, 3 times the speed of the human boulder jutsu.
Well, let's look at Zaku, Dosu's teammate, to find the answer. In the Forest of Death, Zaku uses his decapitating airwaves at Choji's human boulder. The decapitating airwaves are made up of a mixture of airwaves and sound waves, according to the daily books. Zaku can control the composition of these waves, so we'll make a fair assessment that it's half of both, sound moving at about 761 miles per hour, and airwaves moving at the speed of light, light being 186,000 miles per hour. We'll just be in the middle and say that the airwaves move at about 90,000 miles per hour.
I love it. I love it so much.
Human boulder met that attack head on, and the two canceled each other out. So for Dosu to avoid the human boulder in this case, by the margin he did, he would have been moving at 360,000 miles per hour. Which fits nicely since we know Dosu scales above Kakashi cutting lightning, so slightly moves at 270,000.
Exactly. I was about to bring that up, so I'm glad he's talking about this. Exactly. So it is consistent with the series, considering Kid Kakashi was strong and Kid Choji is strong. So that's just consistent. Anyways, okay.
Miles per
so-
hour. This also makes sense, since when Sasuke blitzed Zaku with the curse mark, he never lost sight of Sasuke. He wasn't scared, he was just surprised Sasuke could move that fast at all, though still not as fast as him.
True.
Only reason he didn't kill
But
Sasuke was because
rewind that. I'm pretty sure he started giggling when he said that.
He did, yeah.
since when Sasuke blitzed Zaku with the curse mark, he never lost sight of Sasuke. He wasn't scared, he was just surprised Sasuke could move that fast at all, though still not as fast as him. Only reason
But it's true though. It's true. Keep in mind, this is
You
Sasuke.
laugh.
This is Sasuke with the curse mark fully activated across his entire body. You can see it on his legs, his arm. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere.
This is also Sasuke in beginner's luck curse mode, where he's just stronger than ever before.
And he just got mentally amped from his nightmare.
Yeah, dude, this is peak Sasuke.
Exactly.
The reason he didn't kill Sasuke was because he realized something was up with Orochimaru since he gave him the curse mark. So Dosu is a better ninja than Kakashi, Tsunade, Kabuto, has incredible senses that put Sage Mode Naruto to shame, and makes Kakashi cutting lightning child's play. How strong is Dosu? Well, first thing, we'll look at his confrontation against Sakura, where Sakura sets a massive log trap. Based on Zaku's height, factoring distance from the log, a log is 26 feet long and 10 feet wide.
Okay, I'm sorry. The manga doesn't look like this, does it? What is this a glitch? Did the render fail? What is happening here? Am I looking through through the what's the word, the monoscope, telescope, the xylophone, the chromatic key?
He might be he might be putting something in front, like he might be repeating that same frame over
the stethoscope, the telemeter, the telomeres, the kaleidoscope. Thank you, the kaleidoscope. I was pretty close. Anyways.
Wide.
I don't think because he's like stethoscope or whatever you say. But he may be trying to block something on that panel for all I know.
That's another good point. Yeah. All I know is I see
I don't know what's on that panel that would be like bad for him to show, but he might be purposely blocking something for all I know.
Square feet of wood. Assuming it's an oak tree, that means it weighs 91,890 pounds, which would 100% kill anyone else in the force of death. And Dosu effortlessly decimates this tree with a single attack, which is why when he fought Choji, who was in the human boulder form, has a diameter of 8 feet and weighs roughly 856 pounds, and he one-shot him despite the fact Choji was able to withstand the decimating airwave. So Dosu is incredibly unstoppable even, but Obito has Kamui. He's untouchable, not even KCM2.
Okay, so we've covered Dosu's speed and AP. Let's see what else he's touching.
Naruto, Guy, and Lightning cutting Kakashi were able to touch him. What could Dosu have? Well, as I stated earlier, Dosu scales above all of them with his insane speed feats, so already Obito is going to struggle to avoid attacks from such a fast opponent and has incredible sensory abilities. But to drive home that Kamui is useless in the face of Dosu's sound attacks, even if Obito could react to Dosu's physical attacks, the sound waves would still hit Obito's ears, immediately crippling him. Since the sound-based attacks ignore durability, you can't resist it. Not even Kakazu's raw durability would work. Once Obito is down, he may try his Wujutsu, but unfortunately, as we just clarified, Dosu can tear through it like butter, meaning Obito is utterly helpless. But hold on, there's a big sand elephant in the room. If Dosu is so astronomically powerful, how did he die?
This has got to be a future thumbnail.
I can't wait till he comes to the podcast, dude. We're gonna talk Dosu.
I'll put on 1.25 cents.
Powerful. How did he die to Gaara the Twink? Well, let me tell you, it is narratively speaking and scaling-wise, it is impossible for Gaara to kill Dosu. You may think I'm referring to the speed gap, but it's actually much more egregious. Do you remember Dosu's fight with Lee, where Lee attempts to surprise kick Dosu with a lotus, but Dosu narrowly avoids, almost looking like he was hit? The two jumping simultaneously as Lee harmlessly attempts the hidden lotus? Yeah, then Zaku uses the sound from his hands to soften the earth. You may know where I'm going with this. Dosu should have been able to soften Gaara's sand easily and carve through Gaara's defenses. Well, maybe Dosu's sound isn't strong enough, which may I refer to you to the several-ton decimation of wood embodying a little X-Men juggernaut Choji. There is no difference in power, only range. If anything, Dosu's attack potency is several times stronger than Zaku's. Only reason Kishimoto killed Dosu off is
That's good too.
I support it. Can we save this image too?
Yes, I was just gonna do it
as much as I want to now.
Probably Orochimaru as well and end the arc. Same reason Kishimoto needed to kill off Itachi to save Madara, and needed Kaguya to kill Madara because Madara was too strong to ride off naturally. Then during the work, neither Orochimaru or Kabuto even...
I love the text bubble. The text bubble's just...
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything, it's just a picture of the ear and the way it works, the inner ear membrane and then the eardrum. It's just that's what he says.
Lining the ears.
Contemplate bringing Dosu back, since he would be too strong to control. Why else would they revive him? In conclusion, Dosu destroys Orangemar's Obito. Don't even at me.
Don't even. That's why he ends the video. Don't even at me. All right, screw the other video. We gotta end it on that. That's too perfect.
Dude, that was awesome. I love it.
Yes. Oh my God. Please, New Horizons, come on the podcast. Oh, even subscribe on the
I've
WalkyTalky.
watched some of his videos before a long time ago.
Yeah, he's done
This
a
is
lot of
definitely
things
gonna be
with Trippy.
my favorite.
And I did ask Trippy like a few months ago to get him on, so he'll probably come on soon.
Hopefully he watches this stream.
Okay, the Rizzler of the Hidden Leaf, freaking Draco himself, says he think he should have bought a Subway sandwich. I'll take that for him thinking that this is Gara.
Yeah, I'll take that as like just not doubting it's not Gara.
Exactly. And Cam, I'm gonna say is gullible too, considering she did the sob emoji. It's close enough.
Okay.
So bye everyone, and over and out. And I'm gonna wait another few seconds.
Over and out.
Actually, the YouTube delay doesn't cut off the sentence
It's
like
still
it will.
going